Would I consider this result to be disappointing? I think initially the way we played in the first half, I was really disappointed. To be honest, I think we had all the possession and the defense was putting in so much work despite conceding that goal. I think we slept off. As soon as Salah lost the ball, Hudson Odoi passed the diagonal to Elanga. We had Gravenberch, Trent, Van Dijk, three people. Chris Wood in the mid spaces who was about to make a run. You have an Elanga pass a good through ball to Chris Wood, and then Van Dijk is not able to close him down. Trent is not able to gauge that situation. You have an Allison who is worried about protecting that near post, and in that situation, that angle on the goal was so brilliant. Chris Wood is so clinical. He scored an amazing, fantabulous, and exhilarating finish. I mean, that was out of the world, right? I don't even have any words to express the way we conceded that goal. And then from there on, they just had the tempo in their end. Whenever they would pounce on us, they would create quality chances, right? Not many, but a few. Liverpool never even had a shot on target in the first half. You have a Gakpo who's lurking in the mid spaces, trying to retrieve the ball in a deeper position, and then he did a good job in maneuvering around, getting into the central spaces, lurking around the box to deliver a couple of crosses, but there was no one at the receiving end. Salah was never able to get ahead on the ball. Luis Diaz, again, I think in the first couple of minutes he played really well. The hold up was amazing and the link up was good too. But then when one player is performing good, another is messing it up. Gravenberch must have lost the ball twice or thrice. McAllister, initially in that number 6 position next to Gravenberch, wasn't doing that well, but then he stepped his game up. Gravenberch stepped up in the second half. These guys stepped up massively. What about the others? What about our attackers? Trent, massive regain in form in the same game. In the same game, Mohamed Salah was delivered at least 3-4 good balls in behind the defense. What did he do? He messed it up. Mohamed Salah he was pocketed by Nico Williams, our own academic product from Liverpool. Mohamed Salah was pocketed on from sequence on sequence on sequence, totally nullified by Nico Williams, barring one or two opportunities which he had to sky. Right, couldn't find a good key pass, barring that one which he delivered to Soboslai, went out for a corner, barring that I didn't see anything from Mohamed Salah. Nothing doing, man. Lost the balls on so many occasions, and as soon as they won the ball, I was like, here we go again. Here we go again. Our defense will have to suck in all that pressure. Nottingham's tactics, kudos to them, man. Loved the way they played. In fact, we were better in the second half for sure. We showed up massively. We had big numbers thanks to Diogo Jota. Clinical as fuck. As soon as he came on, bang, header, scored a goal. Amazing. But we need to be consistent with this. Consistently performing at levels where goal taking, goal scoring abilities, shot taking abilities are at a primal existence. That's what we need from this Liverpool side. Right. Gakpo, I wouldn't really say much to him, to be honest. I think he was very influential out of all the three attackers. Luis Diaz wasn't good. Mohamed Salah was not good at all. So was Sly. His addition, again, very intricate, extensively. Worked his ass off to run, to cover the ground, to cover the spaces. If you want, I can pull up the stats. He did a tremendous job in even counter pressing. Won so many duels, and he was supplying the ball to Salah, acting as a good supportive midfielder. But again, he was let down in so many situations, man. You know, what I saw from even McAllister in the first half, right? Losing the ball right outside the opposition's box. Nottingham deserved the credit. They controlled the game so well in the first half. Murillo and Milenkovic, sturdy defenders, just on the byline, hanging around the 18-yard box. They knew where to be positioned. Our positioning was atrocious, terrible. We think we are this fluidic, free-flowing team that can perform at any level given that we have the possession, but that is not true because our positioning was out of sorts. Robertson in the first half was so good defensively too and supplying a couple of good crosses to Salah, switching the play. But Robertson lacks the lungs. He lacks it. I'm so glad they brought on Simicast because in the second half, there was no valued offering from his side. Simicast was amazing with the crossing. He tried his level best, but again, I wouldn't really focus the game much on him. We need to talk about the people who are starting regularly for us, right? Trent, first half, again, shit defensively, susceptible, was found out in so many situations. Hudson-Odoi literally pushed him down to the ground. Hudson-Odoi literally made him fumble, went down to the ground, and he got past him. Thanks to Konate and Van Dijk that we were saved. We saved our grace. Van Dijk, Konate did a tremendous job at the back, marshaled that defense. Amazing stuff right there at the back. But yeah, man, I have so many complaints too. I have so many complaints from this team. We have so many loopholes in this team, and I don't know if you all agree with me or not, but I still feel like Nottingham, man, the way they controlled the game in the first half was commendable. Second half, he rose to the occasion thanks to Jota, thanks to Gakpo, thanks to Soberslai, thanks to again Gakpo in the end. Man, yeah. We had a couple of good chances, I wouldn't deny that, but you need to be convincing. I'm not asking you to be performing at pristine levels throughout the game, but at least in both the halves, you need to have some level of consistency. And to be honest, I'm okay with a point. I am completely fine with 1 point. I feel Nottingham deserved that point too. They deserved it, right? I think against them we've always had issues this season, and kudos to Nuno. I could see that he was getting a little nervy on the sideline. Even arneslot was. Because both these teams were tremendous. Great end-to-end entertaining stuff, right? But for a fan to watch a player fumble on multiple occasions is not done. I think Mohamed Salah needs to receive some flack, for the way he performed. I think wasn't really convincing, and this is what I've been talking about season on season. Salah can score 2 goals in a game, but he gets ample opportunities to score more. He's unable to do that, right? I'm not going to go on another rant. I won't really bore the shit out of you guys, but I feel a point is well deserved for the way we played. I think Nottingham were tremendous. They are second in the league right now. We are on top, but we need to be careful with these loopholes. Probably just shift the squad a bit, but I'm really happy with one acquisition of Soberslai. The guy is undermined so much, but the amount of work ethic he puts on the pitch, what he shows on the pitch, no other midfielder is able to do that. Special shout out to Gravenberg too in the second half. Amazing stuff from him. Acted as a centre half, played in the midfield, guy stopping the opposition, nullifying Hudson-Odoi. Chris Wood was taken care of. Just barring that one goal, I think Liverpool defensively were perfect. Even the midfield rose up to the occasion in the second half. So yeah, overall content with the performance, but not with our attack.